Well, I wasn't expecting to make a video about this. Um, well, obviously, I do more guitar-oriented stuff now, but that doesn't mean I'm stopping the stop motion content. As you just saw with my newest stop motion project, I had, of course, I had Ninja Turtles and stuff, and this thing as well. So, I bought this Tuesday last week at Target. He's like 20 bucks. I passed up on him when he was initially released in Earthrise, and I thought, you know what, I might as well just give him a try. I heard people were having a little bit of like QC issues with him, with like those little windshield pieces in his legs, which I'll show you right here. These things that flip out, which I'll get to later. So obviously, I'm not expecting to do a figure review, but just to state my opinions, he's all right for a Wheeljack. I think his arms are a little too long. His wings, they're a little too stubby for my liking. And then this shoulder cannon is just complete fucking ass. Like, that thing just sucks. I have to like go fish out another gun for him because he doesn't have a gun, and that's barely even a shoulder cannon. It looks nothing like it did in the cartoon. So I guess what I'm getting into here is, of course, these bits on this one. I don't think this is gonna come out on camera, but I'm already getting a fucking crack in this thing. I don't know how. I don't know if you can really see that because there's no way this is gonna pick up on camera. Actually, now you can see it. But I got this thing less than a week ago, and I've transformed it maybe 10 times, and this thing is already fucking cracking. That's utter bullshit. Like, I paid 20 bucks for this thing, and this fucking piece of shit just decides to crack, which obviously, that's nothing new to me, considering I own this guy. I own Studio Series 86 Jazz, and he's cracking, which he cracked like 2 weeks after I got him. I started noticing that, and it just got worse and worse. So, obviously, his joints are fine. Like, they're good for stop motion. His transformation's fucking annoying with the little window parts. And then, like, I'm glad his joints are fine because he fares a lot better than Siege Blue Streak with the... He's been like that since I've opened him, by the way. And I think it's this ankle where it's just unbelievably floppy, so I just put him down and he just goes. So, I mean, he scales fine, like with other characters. If I can get him to fucking stand straight, that would be great. I mean, for comparison, there's Earthrise Prime, and I'll get another figure here. Hey, these two shared a voice actor. There's Starscream. But, come on. I got this thing less than a week ago. He's already fucking up on me. Like, he's already cracking right here. Like, fucking fix your shit, Hasbro. If you're not even gonna stock anything good, better make sure the stock that you have, I don't know, doesn't break. Because that's just complete and utter bullshit. Because I go to stores and there's nothing for Wave 3 except this fucking thing. I haven't seen Trax, I haven't seen Rhinox, I haven't seen... What was the other one here in Wave 3? Scorponok, that unbelievably shitty thing. I'm kind of glad I'm not seeing that. And I feel like as if Wave 4 is already on the horizon, considering people are already getting Tigatron. Or somebody got Tigatron already. And then with Waspinator being leaked, Wave 4 doesn't seem that far away. And apparently Rodimus and the Arc are just barely hitting stores. That's complete bullshit. And I kind of regret picking this up. Like, he's fine for a Wheeljack. I've been needing a Wheeljack, a chug-sized one that isn't the Masterpiece figure, which it's not even a real Masterpiece figure, that's a KO. But I just needed something that kind of fit the chug scale a little better because the Masterpiece obviously didn't. But this is just kind of inexcusable. Like, some of the G1 figures have had, like, this guy over here, where he falls over and let me move the camera back a little just to give some room. And then this guy with the knees not pegging, you know. Oh, they're going to prove me wrong right now. they're going to prove me wrong right now. They're not going to come loose. But obviously, if you've seen reviews on this thing just kind of, like, the knees like to come apart. Which, I mean, is cool for, like, animation if you need them to kneel down. And then this crack, this big-ass crack I have, because apparently that needs to be in clear plastic. I've not had the best luck, I'd say, with the G1 figures. I think I've had better luck with the Kingdom Beast Wars characters, like, for, say, Primal over here, which, come on. I can't believe I paid $30 for that. Like, he's great and all. I love that figure. Spitting image of Primal from the cartoon. But for that to be $30, that's a little pricey for what's essentially a fucking deluxe figure. So obviously, I know, like, here's another deluxe I have. Here's Cheetor, which I had to go out of my way to find the Netflix version because the actual regular retail version was in banana yellow and powder blue, which looks like total shit for Cheetor. He was this deep blue and, like, kind of dark yellow, which, obviously, I see dark yellow. Probably on camera, you're not going to see the dark yellow, but, like, obviously, I had to go to Walmart specifically just to get this fucking thing because, we released the one that looks like shit for normal retail. And I mean, if you want to see what he looks like against a core class, here's Rat Trap. Core class is a stupid name. I love how this started as as more of a rant about this fucking thing right here, but now it's just turned into a whole rant about Hasblow, which, of course, I don't know how well this is gonna come out on camera, but what the fuck is that? You know, like, just kind of rocks around. And I think people who own this figure, these parts kind of clamp onto the arms. That here, let me transform him real quick, just so you guys can kind of see what I'm talking about here. I've tried everything, and this little bit, for the life of it, does not want to tab in. And of course, this thing was, like, kind of loose out of the box as well. I didn't show it, but his arms are, like, extremely floppy. Like, there's barely any pressure on it. Well, great. I've had him fall in beast mode, which is kind of why that Dinobot stop motion was so fucking shitty. Which, of course, the figure is not to blame. I was kind of rushing it because I was still in school. And I was just trying to do something because I was bored. So, like, here it is. It's this part right here where it's just, it does not want to tab in. I've never gotten it to tab in. Not even once. So, that's fucking stupid. Like, I have figures that I'm like, oh, yeah, these are really good. So, I guess just get these out of the way real quick. Obviously, I'll leave Primal here. This isn't people's favorite Megatron, but he's a good Megatron. I thought he was really good. Hey, this Optimus over here, this is pretty good. I like this. Of course, just to prove my point again, this is one of my favorite figures of all time. It's stupid for it to be a Walmart exclusive, but man, this thing looks so good. I bought this because I was like, oh man, I want a Soundwave, but he was $50 fucking at the time. That was so much better of a purchase. So I'm not here to really hate on Hasbro. It's just things they do sometimes where it's like, oh my god, are you serious? Like, that's why a lot of people have given them the nickname Hasblow. And figures are just getting smaller and smaller, which is weird to say the least. Like, here, let me go get an older Voyager class. just for comparison. Which, I never thought I'd bust this one out again, considering my distaste for it. But here is Voyager class Motormaster. This is the Combiner Wars figure. Yeah, that's if I can get him to stand up straight, at least. Which, that's probably not gonna happen. But what happened there? That's slightly inexcusable. Like, I get it's not that bad of a difference, but it's just weird. And especially with figures like Scorponok and Waspinator being really tiny. And hell, even this guy being a little too small than he should be. He should be not a dwarf compared to someone like Dinobot. But for them to get smaller and smaller, and it just feels like Hasbro's kind of just cheaping out now, nowadays. Which obviously, this figure is not good at all. I fucking can't stand this thing. And all the stupid limbs that it has with it, with drag strips, stupid fucking colors, and weird ass proportions. Breakdown being super hollow, Dead End not having real feet, and then Off-Road being Off-Road. And you have to go hunt down the actual member at Toys R Us. What the hell is that about? And then you just combine it and it is just a mess. This thing just falls over all the time. I'm never using this thing for stop motion again, so if you're expecting to see this, I'm sorry to let you down, but you're never seeing that again. Because I don't like that thing. I just don't. But like, obviously this was initially for this because I found out he was cracking already. But this kind of just turned into a rant about Hasblow in general, which, don't get me wrong, I love Hasbro. I love Transformers. Nerf guns are pretty cool. Obviously, I don't have a lot of Nerf guns, but the ones I did have are very good. But this is just like a small little rant video about Earthrise / Kingdom Wheeljack. Maybe I should have just passed up on him, because he's the only Wave 3 figure that was at Target, and the only other Kingdom figure besides fucking Earthrise RC, which, if you've been in the Transformers community for, I don't know, since that thing came out or before that thing came out, that thing is complete and utter horseshit. That thing's such a shell former too. So, obviously I'm gonna pass that up. I've seen that twice in stores now. Obviously distribution still sucks because I saw like about 13 of Rat Trap when I went to Walmart the last time. There was like 2 of these guys, and then that was it. It was just Netflix stuff. So the distribution sucks. The only place that I can find these fucking figures, like, Amazon just sucks with Transformers. Never buy Transformers off of Amazon. People like, or characters like Galvatron and Beast Wars Megatron, you know, one of the best Megatrons ever in my opinion, is like $70, $80 on there for no reason. So they're like at a $20, $30 markup there for no reason whatsoever. So that, I just find that stupid. And Amazon's not very good with that. Big Bad Toy Store's alright. And of all places, Best Buy is good with stuff like that. I don't know why Best Buy, of all places, sells toys, you know, the electronics place, but more power to them for actually being able to sell shit, which, in my opinion, is stupid that they're fucking getting more figures than someone like Walmart and Target, considering how Hasbro is super buddy-buddy with Walmart, with the whole Netflix line, the 35th anniversary line, and with Target as well with the whole Buzzworthy Bumblebee thing, which, granted, who the fuck cares about Buzzworthy Bumblebee? I think people are just sick of Bumblebee. Hey, that's why there's not one in my collection right now. If you couldn't already tell, there's no Bumblebee here. And they're releasing another one because we really needed another Bumblebee with the stupid 4-pack that has a granted pretty good repaint of this guy, a toy accurate Black Arachnia, which for some reason has leopard print on her boobs that was not on the toy. I think that's based off of the box art or something. Could be. The stupid thing Fangry, and then another Bumblebee, which that Bumblebee's fine. Like that Bumblebee, and then Nemesis Primal. That's cool and all. But am I really gonna spend $80 on that? Hell no. I'm never gonna spend $80 on that. So I don't know. This is just kind of a rant about Hasbro in general, with this thing obviously breaking already, or it's getting close to breaking, and when it does, you're gonna see this guy in robot mode in a lot of stop motions, because I have more stuff on the way. I've been working on things periodically in between the whole guitar videos, which stop motion's kind of taken a back pedal, considering I've been learning a lot more on guitar, just learning classic riffs and stuff like that. So I guess this is the end of the video. I'm done. I don't want to rant anymore. I love Hasbro. I love Transformers. They're great for stop motion. You're probably going to see more Ninja Turtles. I have more than this, by the way. I have all 4 turtles. They're pretty beat up, but I think they can work. I have the Shredder, the Shellraiser, among other things as well. So you'll see more of that. Guitar videos are coming up. I can't tell you what I'm going to be doing, because to be completely honest, I have no idea at this point. I could do like Slaves and Bulldozers. I recently relearned the song because the original video I did, it's still on my channel by the way, you can go check that out. I was playing it wrong. I learned it the correct way and I'm still kind of learning it. It's not like an easy song to play, but it's not incredibly hard, so you'll probably see that from me, and just more guitar videos, more stop motions. Maybe if I get a new game, I'll probably put some clips in that, which this channel has really moved away from gaming in general. It's more gone to music and toys and stuff, which, don't get me wrong, I still play video games. I play video games like every day, but it's just kind of taking a back pedal because I haven't been buying as many video games. I've just been kind of taking a back pedal on that because it's like I've been just like replaying a lot of them. Like obviously I'll remember when this came out, right? False Advertising McGee, he didn't have any of the unused content. A year later, I'm still pissed about that. I've never really said that before, but oh well. So yeah, that's the end of this rant. Fuck you, Hasbro, your distribution sucks. I love your figures, but if you can make them a little better, like maybe just a little better, maybe, that would be great. Like, can we please have more resources on Transformers other than, I don't know, fucking Star Wars? Because I feel like people have basically, I feel like people who are fans of Star Wars, I feel like they have most of like figures and stuff now. Like Hasbro's doing good things. Like Snake Eyes is coming out. That shit looks badass. Like that looks awesome. I want to go see that. But it's just with like stuff like this thing already cracking, the figures getting smaller, things just kind of being weird. Like what is this? Like I can't move his arm out unless I go like that, which you're gonna see a lot of that. I don't mean for him to hold the gun like this. I mean, granted, I can rotate that. It's just, it looks stupid in animation, and especially if I want him on this side, like that just looks fucking ugly. So the stop motion content's not slowing down. I definitely want to keep doing that because I just got Ninja Turtles out of storage, and then of course I have more figures. I just filmed a stop motion with this guy, so that should be coming out soon. And then I think the next one I have is drop Cheetor. The next one would probably be Rat Trap, and then I'll do Wheeljack over there, which will be the last time you ever fucking see him in car mode in any of my stop motions ever, because that thing's on the verge of breaking, and I feel like the other one's gonna start cracking soon. So that's the end of the video, this stupid rant. I'm done. I'm gonna keep doing stop motions and guitar videos. You'll see more from me soon. So yeah, goodbye.